Hello everyone, it's been a while. Welcome to Good Reef. We have this weird situation where we haven't filmed in months now, and last time we saw you guys, or you saw us, we bought a forceps butterfly, and there was a lot of people in the comments like, you should have an established tank, this, that and the other thing, and we were like, it'll be fine, don't worry about it. Well, all those people are going to be sitting there saying, I told you so, because unfortunately we went away and he passed from starvation, which sucks.
But we only had it for 2 days, so...
Yeah, we just want to acknowledge the fact that it is what it is. It happened. People lose fish all the time, and I really I acknowledge that we screwed up, but it is what it is. So we're moving on. As you can see, we do have an established ecosystem that is fully green. So Daniel took some samples from every surface into his lab on Monday, and it was cyanobacteria, but green cyano, because why not? We're lucky. So
to treat that, we're bumping the alkalinity. We're slowly moving that up to about 9. We're going to try and keep it there.
Yep.
And I'm trying to vacuum it out as well.
Yeah, so the long-term thing is that we've had all sorts of things going on in our personal lives, and everyone knows with the tank that the tank kind of can't really come first when everything else is, difficult to deal with. But we went away from to Cairns for a holiday with our family for our 30th, and we've now returned, and we're getting very serious about our tank upkeep to make sure we can get our parameters up to par so we can start introducing some corals. Now, by that I mean we've got it pretty damn close, and I was fortunate enough to meet a fellow reefer today who has effectively decided to shut down their tank because they're moving interstate. So we've picked up basically the majority of his collection from his nano tank. So we've got our parameters looking pretty darn good.
And the grumpy toadstoolers, because I cleaned the bacteria the other day and it's ticked it off. The
toadstool's due for a shed anyway. He's looking really fat these days when he's out. If that's the size of him shrunk up, I reckon it looks pretty cool. But so some notable changes that a lot of you may not have, have definitely not seen, is we've got a lot more fish in here now. So last time we put a video up, it was essentially the clowns and maybe the chromis. So we have 6 blue chromis. We lost one the first week we put him in. We have no idea why, but he just mysteriously died. Everything else has been in there for months since our last video and longer. But we've also added 4 Great Barrier Reef chromis. Now unfortunately one of them has been the victim to harassment, so
he's now a sump guy.
He's in the hospital healing, but he's
well down there.
He's doing really well down in his little refugium, so we're just going to keep it there for a while. The next one we've got this leopard wrasse. All of the wrasses are doing really well. They're all eating seaweed for whatever reason. There's that.
But they also smash out the frozen. There you go.
There you go, that's a good shot. And there he is again, that's a leopard. He's sick, he's been eating since day 1, or day 2. He buried himself on day 1. Now I've got this red line goby. My biggest problem with him is that he is experiencing what a lot of other marine hobbyists have experienced with red line gobies, which is...
Red line goby?
That's what his name is.
It's a stigmata blenny.
Oh shit, I'm done. Well, this stigmata blenny. Oh, red line blenny anyway. I am an idiot. Red line blenny. Stigmata blenny. A lot of people are saying because they don't have a swim bladder. There's something to do with the swim bladder where they basically have to exert a lot of extra energy, and they can starve very easily in a marine tank. And unfortunately, he's got a concave gut. I've been trying to supplement his diet, and we're just gonna see how he goes.
He's not accepting nori or anything.
Yeah, he's not accepting the food, but he's like, as you can see, he picks off rocks. So I really don't know what the goal is, but we're hoping to find out some more help around that. As you can see, the lawnmower Blenny is going absolutely spastic around the friggin' power head. He's fine now though. We have a majestic fox face, which when we put him in, he was skinny as, and over the last 2 weeks he's really added so much weight to his body. He's looking heaps better. He's been eating lots, smashing food, and with that we also put in a 2-bar rabbit fish. Is that?
Yep, he's over there.
And these guys are real cute and really cool. They actually school together like a little team of like Bonnie and Clyde, a ragtag little team of assassins. They're amazing, and I love them. What's this wrasse called? Is that Malinoris?
That is the Lineatus.
Lineatus, sorry. I always get them mixed up. So it's our Lineatus wrasse. Looking majestic as always. He's been out and about since we put him in. He looks so happy.
Yeah, he's
healthy.
The big shark. He
Cruises around the tank. He eats like a mad machine.
Yeah, and very aggressive with the eating as well.
And then we have another. There's our other one there. What's it called, Haley?
Malinoris.
That's your Malinoris, and that's the colourful boy.
Yep.
So he's living the dream.
Yep. Chunky as.
Also have a banana wrasse in here. He's getting used to the tank, but
he's the biggest one.
The last couple of days he started to come out more and more. So he buries himself in the sand. If you know much about wrasses, you'll know that they like to make sand bed. They're also regular bed. So yeah, you'll see him in a future video, hopefully. We have Old Glory, but I call him Old Graham.
The
OG. He's a welcome addition to our tank. Everybody loves him. He's little, he's cute. We teach from home, we teach music from home, and a lot of our students absolutely adore him because he's so unusual and fun, and yeah, he's healthy, he's eating like a trooper. Such a cool fish.
You have our long-nosed wrasse.
Long-nosed hawkfish. Here he is. Now he absolutely... Oh, where is he going?
He's up there.
There he is. Oh, I just need to focus my camera. Get out of the way. There he is. Long-nosed hawk. Look at the stripes on him. If I can get a shot.
Yeah, the blue tail's like me.
No, I would have asked my knees. So, he just hangs out on that overflow all day, every day. It's just his favorite place to go. He's really cool. I love the hawkfish just in general. I adore them because they're so like me. A little bit of activity and then they're like, I need a break. Rest time. But he's actually quite active. Where is he? He's gone. There he is. Oh, what a shot too. Excuse the green. You'll know the story. We're going to move on. Alright. So, we have our blue tank, which is like the big boss of the tank. He is dumb. All he just does all day is look at his own reflection. And he thinks that a friend or a foe, I don't know.
You just got a particular glass moment.
Yes. So honestly, the fish kind of do go a bit weird in the tank. Now, we were told basically when we'd put him in that, them,
She, he.
They would, yeah, we don't know. Them, beautiful fish, whatever, pizza tail. We were told that basically it'll just sulk in the sand bed for a couple of days because it thinks it's dead.
No, to pretend it's dead.
Oh, yeah, pretend it's... Maybe I'm the idiot of the ocean. Because to pretend it's dead, to protect itself. But we're pretty lucky in our circumstance because our tank's so big. We put them in, and it must have been like, oh, I think I'm in the ocean. And Viola straight away started smashing food, said basically fuck off to all the other fish, and they all were like, no touch. So yeah, he's the boss. He's the one in charge. I'm pretty happy because all of them have started eating off of the nori clip, which at the start that wasn't happening. And so before that circumstance, I still am doing it. That's actually a piece of nori in the sand bed, and it's attached to our a piece of our biological bacteria. Was it biological
Biomedia.
filtration? Biomedia, because it's like the perfect shape. So it's basically a weighted piece of algae, and we've put it in there so the fish kind of feel like it's naturally occurring.
Grazing.
And they were going for that, but now I don't think we need to do it anymore because they're all going for the clip. Notable highlights. So while we're in Cairns, pretty much the majority of our corals died. So we had this mad swing in parameters, which I guess by the size of our tank, it was probably happening before we went away. But
we've got the KH keeper up
yeah,
and running now, and dosing constantly up and running.
Yeah, so we've got the doser set up now. We've got the KH keeper set up correctly as well. Because like I said, before we went away, there was a whole bunch of other shenanigans that was going on. And unfortunately, the nature of things is that the hobby's kind of just, even though we're dealing with lives, we didn't have the capacity to look after the tank as good as we wanted to. So we're back now, and although it looks like a total mess at the moment, I assure you that we're working very, very hard to get this thing looking nice.
The other thing too is cyno is quite often a common thing with starting up a new tank.
New tanks.
It's not unexpected. It's going to take some time to get.
Look, all I'm going to say is we're not defending ourselves because I don't really care about what people are going to say anyway. If you enjoy our videos, or if you enjoy our tank,
the fox face.
the fox face has got his bones, then that's awesome. And if, we do take on people's opinions and advice, but if you're just going to be unhelpful, then I don't really take it on board. I don't like to have that kind of attitude with everything, but YouTube is one of those places. In fact, social media, in my opinion, is just one of those places where everyone reckons they're an expert. I don't reckon I'm an expert. I feel like I'm far from it. But it's fine. We're learning. What's the point in life if you're not going to try new things? Or
Get a close one of the leopard wrens. He's so great. He's my favorite.
Where's the leopard?
Well, she's my favorite. She hasn't changed yet.
Where is she?
Look at it.
Is she going through transitional therapy? Is that what you said? She hasn't changed yet.
Yeah, they once they're dominant and they get bigger, they change to male. Amazing.
The fish in our tank, we've slowly added them as we go. Look at this, guys. We've got like a nice little school happening. These guys are all happy. Everything is like living harmoniously.
Yeah, it's very nice.
So we are very grateful with that, and we will very often put on the Finding Nemo soundtrack. Or what are we listening to lately? Thomas Newman. We'll grab the beanbags, turn off the lights, and just have date night in the kitchen. And why not? It's bloody amazing in here. So we plan on keeping you guys updated more often because obviously we haven't seen you in a long time, but